So we just finished watching the video Making the Cricket Straight, and it was about people in Ethiopia who have different types of diseases varying from their eyesight to spine diseases. And we watched a doctor who has given up his life here in the United States and the riches that he could have been making to go and serve the people of Ethiopia and perform surgeries and administer drugs to help those people get better and to have a better lifestyle.
Something I thought was really cool is that he adopted some of the kids into his home. He wasn't married, but he ended up having 18 kids, I think it was, and it was just to help them and to put them on his health insurance so that they could pay for their surgeries that they needed. And it was just awesome how he was willing to give up so much and to help these kids and basically forget about his own life and worry about the kids and the people that were there.
Yeah, he's really generous. And I thought it was cool how in America drugs are like $25 for like a pill. That was really weird. And like over there, it only costs a couple of dollars for him to buy a single dose for someone, and just like a few dollars can help someone not be blind. That was really cool.
I found it really interesting in the beginning. He said that in all of Ethiopia there's 2,500 doctors, and he named 2 states here in the United States, and it was more doctors than there is in the entire country of Ethiopia. And it's sad, but it makes sense why we have more. But one of the things that he did say that he would admonish young doctors in America to do is to think about doing something that's a little bit different. And before they get tied down, to think of what that is and to follow their heart and realize the difference that they can make with their education. That just because you can make a lot of money doesn't mean that's what you have to do. You could potentially go and save lives. He said save lives of others who the others might not care about helping. So you can be a huge difference with a little amount of money. Like she said, they could, instead of $25 for a pill, you can be saving somebody's life for $2.
He also pointed out that he had about 50 patients like waiting for spinal surgery or just some kind of surgery, and that was going to take 3 years in order to get through all of those 50 patients. And he said that was without adding new patients. And even in that couple weeks, he had added 3 or 4. And it's definitely a need that they have. And I wish I had like the ability to go down and like make a diet and make the difference like he's making.
I just remembered something he said. He was saying how, like, when people get surgeries, they can't support themselves because, like, if they're a shoe shiner and they're out of like business for like 2 months or whatever. Did he ever say how he's gonna fix that? Like,
I think the main way that he said he was doing it at that time was just bringing the kids into his home and adopting them. They didn't really have a solution yet.
Yeah.
I think the biggest solution to do for that is everybody's wanting to help in some kind of way, and not everybody can be a doctor, but there are ways to go and create like an orphanage where you can help bring those kids in so they have some kind of funding. All the donations don't have to go to surgeries. There's probably extra money that can go to creating a home for those kids to go and have food as well.
I feel like if that happened and like every mother would give up their kid to go to the orphanage, it would be 10 times better.
Yeah. I liked watching this video. It was interesting because over the summer I went to Guatemala and I did humanitarian work, and like seeing those kids there and seeing the kids in Africa, there's a difference, but there's not too much difference. The kids are the same everywhere in the world, and they all have the same basic needs, and I feel like they're a lot more grateful than the kids here, like because we've all had so many things throughout our whole life that when we get help or we go to the doctor, we're not happy about it. But you see those kids there. For example, in Guatemala, people were extremely grateful and would come back the next day crying in gratitude for having received ibuprofen or Tylenol because it took their pain away. And so something that simple is a huge miracle in their lives, and it's nothing to us.
You kind of take advantage of it. Yeah, the availability of it.
It kind of made me want to. So I want to be a doctor, and it made me think about it. I don't know that I could give up my entire life here because I want to raise a family. But I could definitely give up couple months to go
Yeah.
down and do that type of
Give it
stuff.
a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Do a whole bunch.
That's so cool. I like how he said to look at the bigger picture because he uses swimming to kind of de-stress. And I would understand that he needs a way to de-stress, but he's like, I just need to remember that he needs to look at the bigger picture and that there's something else. There's something bigger and more important than just what he needs.
Mm-hmm. Gosh.
Was there anything else you guys want to say? Well, that was a brief synopsis of Making the Crooked Straight. Thanks for watching, and give us a good grade.